Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We're a YouTube channel on the web at smartwatchticks.com. I got a new word. I got a word to yell at you better than greetings, and that is Doogee. Doogee. It's a Doogee. And look at this. It's the first ever Alexa built-in. You know where you can get it? Yeah, Amazon. We'll show you that in a minute. This band, it opens up a whole new paradigm. I am not going to say the trigger word, which is the female version of Alex, but I'm going to say Doogee instead so that I don't go triggering your house to turn on your lights and flush your toilet. But this thing could do that if you use the built-in system. Let's get into it. Okay. It's simple. It's packaged gentle. Look at this. There it is. In its own little tray, the device, the charger, manual, that's about it. And it is available directly from Doogee, the Doogee CS2 Pro smartwatch. It's for iOS or Android, 5 ATM waterproof, swim with it, whatever you like do. Yeah, I don't have the Amazon logo stuff up here, but this is where it's from. That has all my personal information for ordering and whatnot. But basically, this is the page. When you use the link in the show notes, it'll take you right over here to pick this puppy up for about $50. There's coupons available. Put it in your cart, check it out, get it home, and then have fun. Let's go through all the fine print that appears on that page, on the buying page there quickly. The Doogee CS2 Pro is the first smartwatch that supports Alex. Okay. CS2 Pro can use that service to get your news, check your weather, Amazon shopping list, shoot sports, control your smart home devices from your watch. Yep. With the actual Amazon control system. Alarm timers, turn on health options, music controls. You don't even need to take out your phone while exercising. You just raise your wrist and talk to your service. You can easily turn on the sports mode. Of course, you got to be logged into the same Amazon ID account that, just like you would do with Google and all of the OK trigger word stuff we've been doing all this time with Google, now you can do it with Amazon and everything that Alex does, right? Guard your health day and night. It's a device that can perform blood oxygen, monitoring heart rate, breath training, sleep monitoring, stress monitoring. What more do you want, really? It's got 5 different health monitoring types, and as you get into here, you can see you've got 14 different sport modes, too, with heavy-duty waterproofing and 10 days of long life. You got all this kind of protection, but don't put it in hot water, don't shower with it or any of that kind of stuff. Batteries up to 10 days for Android or iOS, and before you're using it, you want to connect the VeryFit app, and it's got a QR code to do that, or use the link in the show notes and we'll take you right over there, and I'm going to show it to you here in just a minute. So, Amazon.com, Doogee CS2, and please use the link we have in the show notes so they can know that you bought it because you saw this review. That really helps us out to get more watches like this. Doogee would not know we were here if it wasn't for you. So thank you. Thank you so much for always trying to use our links to get around and check things out. Now, what have we got? We got a basic charger inside this plastic bag, which, yeah, come on out. Okay. It's your standard 2-pin magnetic charger that will attach to the back. Let's take it out of its hookup here. And not that way, but this way. I always check. Yep, it's strong enough pretty much to hold it. So charge it up here. You've got the optical sensor for your heart rate and all the other stuff. And notice it's raised up on a bump, which when you have it on your skin is going to press it closer. So less likelihood you're going to get light leakage at night. I don't know if you guys have tried this, but when you sleep with these things and those green diodes go off and you roll over, it can be a bit of a challenge. It says this is the long press to turn it on function button and put it in the charger to charge it up. And what else have we got? A scratch to win. Yay! That used to be a vaccine is what you needed to win. Now you got a scratch. Here we go. Contact us. Happy shopping at doogee.cc. And then we got the manual. We'll look at that. Then we're going to turn it on after we charge it up. The product overview. Yeah. Turning it on and off. There's the app download and pairing information. The basic features, care and maintenance, and safety. So not a whole lot in here. These are other languages on this side, just enough of a manual to get you started. Well, yeah, let's charge it up and check it out. Here we go. Long press, hold it, hold it, hold it. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, look at this. Download the VeryFit app to your phone. There's the QR code. That's the name of this thing. So it looks like I can't get past here until we actually install the app. That's a lot like the way the Amazfit watches work. You can't even use it as a watch until you pair. So here we are in the Google Play Store, the VeryFit app. We're going to open it. Exercise to keep you fit, health, training, watch face. Let's experience it now. Got to read the policy and then agree. Oh, wow. Nice pictures. Wow. Look at all of that. Well, obviously, I got to set up an account, so I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. There's a skip button. We can play with it without having to do that. Got to use the location and select our country and region. And U is way down here. There we go. Check mark that. And put in a nickname, Smartwatch Ticks, SWT. I'm going to go female because when we do that, if there's any period tracking, that'll be there. Here's a birth date, here's a height and a weight, and objectives, and finish. And now we're set. So this looks more like a watch than a bracelet to me, so I'm going to do, oh, look at that. It's right there. Nice strong signal. And now it was telling us we needed to do this, so we've done this, and now it should be binding, okay? And it is. Give it a check mark. It vibrated, and we are in. Okay, we're connected. So first thing I'm going to do, of course, is go to Device, see what we've got. This is the device. It's connected. Oh, wow, look at that. We got a watch face market. We got a bunch of things we could set on. There you go. There's the Amazon. And you have to log in with Amazon to be able to activate this. And these are the things that you can do. First ever, guys. Look at this. This is pretty amazing. We'll do that a little bit later offline. You got all of this stuff. Device settings. Find your phone. Music control can be put on it if you want to. Twist your wrist to see the time. You can get weather notifications, automatic brightness at night, and you can specify the time. Not triggering by sunrise and sunset, but it can be done by time, I guess. Here's overall shortcuts. Health data, weather, and music control are hidden right now. So if I want to, I can add those to the screen. I'll do that so when we look at the watch, you got them to look at. Change your languages, restart, and delete it. So that's your overall stuff. You got the Do Not Disturb mode too, so you won't see it at night when you twist your wrist. You can set those things up here, which we could do later. That's all in the device information. And then I want to also go to the My, which is where you come down here and check for updates. And we want to allow it to do things. Whoa, welcome to the app gallery of Huawei. Huh. Okay. Where are we going? It requires a latest version, of Huawei mobile app services. So we're going to install that. Downloading it. All this for just checking the updates. Very interesting. Okay, skipping ahead a bit. We are just about done. App Gallery. Notice that for your security, the phone is not allowed to install unknown apps from this source. Settings. App Gallery. Allow from this source. Come back here. Do we want to install it? HMS Core is being installed. And done. Okay, I'm not sure what we just did. Could somebody tell me, please? Yeah, it could be good to know in the comments. Check for updates now. And it's loading. Huawei ID. Login. Register. Wow. Okay, we're kind of deep into some stuff. So I'll do this all offline, but just to let you know, you need to have a Huawei ID to log into the cloud, app gallery, and more, which apparently is all supported by this device, which is part of the Amazon ecosystem, because this is an Amazon Alex type of a watch. So with all that said, let's look at About. It's the VeryFit app. I can withdraw consent. There's the user agreement. All that stuff is in here as well. Troubleshooting, messages. This is where you can check on all of that. Wow, what is this? Huawei Mobile Services is coming in again. Personalized ads, auto update. A lot of stuff going on in the background for this tiny little watch. Not sure what's happening. I'm going to go back and exit out of here, get back into where we were, and come home. Let's start over. Well, let's take a look at the watch now that it's actually functioning as a watch. Here's an opening watch face it comes into. It's got the twist your wrist to show the time. Seems to be a little sluggish. If I swipe up, I get into some controls like a do not disturb. There's your twist your wrist to see the time on and off. Here's brightness. We're at level 1. Check this out. As we increase it, it has a good dynamic range, 5 different levels. That's actually still green. It's so bright the camera's not even picking up on it. Come back here. No. All right. Well, not happy with how sluggish it is on the response. Not sure what this one is. Connect to app to see that one. We're at 96%, and that we got by swiping this way. This way, if you have any notifications pushed over, they'll come in here. And here, we're going to be looping around into a variety of things. But first, take a look at it on the body. It's a really nice, attractive, thin watch. Good band. Works really well. The twist your wrist, again, a little bit crazy. Switch over here. Now you see I've got a little bit of data, 858 steps. It's by hour. It's showing you a little bar chart there. Here's some heart rate data. I've got it set for continuous heart rate. When you land on it, it gives you nice big digits, your current heart rate and your maximum and minimums. Get in here, and it's doing a stress measurement. Now, I've been minimum of 36, maximum of 52, and if you're under 80, I think you're supposedly pretty good. It does it in the background. You can set it for every hour or more frequently if you want to, and you can have it notify you if you are getting stressed out. That way you can take the watch off and throw it against a wall. You know, you got to destroy something, right? Just kidding. Anyway, it'll let you know, supposedly, if you're in high stress. I'm at 47 right now, relaxed, it claims. Here's where you have your different activities. These are all organizable by a particular event. Whatever you have as your top one will be the last one, I guess, that it'll do. You have indoor and outdoor stuff, yoga and workouts. You have pool stuff, of course, because this is very waterproof, the watch. No GPS in this one, but you do have outdoor and indoor activities, which will trigger in on the step count, I guess. Here's the overall temperature in your area. And it is in centigrade or Fahrenheit as set in the app. Here's a music player. You can connect to the app to set that up. And then this is your Alexa. So if I tap it and I'm connected in here. Oops, I said the word. Sorry. This is Alex. Doogee! This is Doogee! You'll be able to do everything you would with your Google Assistant, but now you'll be able to use Alexa instead. And that is looping around this way. We've looked at all the other directions, press and hold. We have a variety of different watch faces here. There's a interesting pattern one, basic time here in digital. We've got an analog one that looks like this, and these are not active, it doesn't look like. Oh, is it changing? Yeah, it's changing in the screen. Heart rate? No, I'm not getting any. Yeah, I'm just doing it too quickly. There's the heart rate showing right there. So you do have some stuff that it doesn't take you out of the watch face, but it changes what you're seeing. This gives you an idea of the overall size of the screen. Pretty nice, pretty bright, pretty crisp. Uh-oh, I pushed that button. We're going to come back to that. We're not ready for that. Press and hold to get over to our original face, and that's the one we just started with. It's got your basic data along the sides. So, as you saw, pressing the side gets you into your app drawer. Here's your overall health data, and now you get everything we just saw scrollable up and down this way, including the menstrual cycle information if you've put that in and registered as a female. You've got your activity in terms of steps, and you can set a certain steps per hour, and it'll show you your number of steps in that hour, and it'll alarm you a little bit before the top of the hour if you don't have your total number of steps. That's pretty cool. I like that feature. And this is all happening here in the exercise health data area. Exercise we already looked at. Here's where you can actually trigger Alexa from pushing the side button if you want to. Your overall exercise record, if you have any, will be there. Heart rate again. Now you get into doing the blood oxygen. This wasn't in the cards that you could loop around through, but it is accessible through the app drawer by pushing the button. So we'll let this go. We have not done it before. I don't have a max or a min. 98%, 99%. And look at that. It's using red diode, which is the better technology for blood oxygen. So that's impressive. It's a pretty sophisticated watch all in all. Stress we did. Breath training. We have options of slow, normal, and rapid breaths. So if you've been working out, you can change it and possibly breathe to meet it. We've just been sitting around jabbering for an hour. Gosh, has it been an hour? So we'll just do it in the slow mode, right? Inhale with a pretty flower and exhale, and it is really slow. There's no vibration. It's just visual. That's unfortunate because with these things, I like to sometimes close my eyes and go inward and rely on feeling a vibration to tell me when I've hit my inhale or exhale. Very, very unfortunate. It doesn't do the vibration as well. Maybe there's a setting for that. Last night's sleep time. Haven't done anything, so I don't have records. Weather. There's all the information for today. Forecasts. And I presume you set the location in the phone or it picks it up from there. There's the music player, stopwatch, basic stopwatch. And when you exit it, yes, and you come back into it, it resets it. So it's not the kind of stopwatch that'll play in the background. Alarms, timers are there. Find your phone. And in overall settings, which is where you raise your wrist to see the screen, do not disturb. Change your watch faces from there. The brightness, power off and reset. And then about, which tells you about the device itself. So everything that's in settings, we have access to in other places in the watch. Now, from the app, we can add additional watch faces and a few more things that we haven't shown you yet. So let's go back over to the app at this point. You're not doing well. Look at that. By the way, you cannot turn the watch off. You have to wait for it to time out. Well, we're back to the VeryFit app. Updated it. Shows you my step count, some activity, no training, no sleep. There's your heart rate and stress is there. Happening live, showing you in way too big of a font the ranges here, the stress zones that you're in, daily, weekly, monthly, year, all that's available. Heart rate is looking like this. It's developing a chart that'll be on a continuous 24-hour. That's selectable, by the way. It uses more power. You can turn it off or have it incremental so you don't waste your power if it's not important to you. Blood oxygen readings, it doesn't even have it from the last one that we did, but that would show up here. And your overall weight that we accepted the baseline, but you can record a weight and monitor your changes in weight too. And those are the basic cards that come with it there. Training is a training section that'll tie in with GPS in your area, and you can select an outdoor run or a walk or biking and so forth. These are the different activities available to you. Training in combination with the watch in the app itself. That's how you get your GPS. Now we get into the device, and we come in here, and we've been in here already. There's your basic information, but we've got this whole watch market thing here. So take a look. We've got a few different colorful ones. I show you more, and here's everything. You can have a big analog watch. You can have different kind of digital ones. That's kind of wild. Yeah. Okay, there's purples and pinks. Ooh, look at that. And some other stuff. Let's get that funky one. The mask is what it's called. Add and install. Oh, I have to log in to be able to do that. Oh, well. Remember, at the very beginning, we just went in and skipped the login. So you got to create an account and log in to this app. And then as we found out, we're also getting logged into Huawei and needing to create an account. And you need to log into Amazon in order to get your Alexa. So here you can choose your own photo and make your own watch face. So that's available. A lot of logins needed to use this watch, but it gets you all tied together. Wait a minute, there's even more. This is in device information. We want to go over to your personal information and get down here to settings and down here to data sharing. Wow. You can also connect this to your Strava account. A lot of people use Strava, so that's a big plus. You can agree and transfer the data over from the device to Strava, or, of course, you can activate Google Fit and send it to Google Fit too. A lot of different things. You can see you got your units and stuff that you can set here, your objectives. I've changed this a little bit around. You got step count that you can modify for your daily goals, and your health report will be generated at the end of a week, and that's pretty much about it so far. Watch face market, that's the same thing we were just looking at when we went into here. That was right there. Now, in terms of other things, health monitoring, you can enable all of these, and these all have interesting settings. Heart rate monitoring, you can do continuous, real-time, automatic measurement. Read that, tells you a bit about the power level stuff. Stress monitoring can be turned on during different times and different intervals for different days. It'll notify you about that. You got your drinking water. This is that walk around reminder, which is kind of cool, depending on how many steps you want to do per hour. This is a great way to really start burning calories over time to get your metabolism up by at least getting up and doing a certain amount of exercise, 2 to 3 minutes per hour. And about 250 steps at least is what Fitbit recommends with their devices. So you could start 250 and increase it if you want to. And you set the time frame, 8 in the morning to 6 at night is what I like to do. That's great. And like I said, it's going to vibrate and let you know when you need to get your steps in, when you have maybe 10 minutes or so left before the top of the hour. Menstrual cycles, walk around, drink water, all that stuff is in the health monitoring. App help, very extensive app help. Look at this. All kinds of things that you can get into in all these different categories. So download the app. If you can get access to it without needing to actually set up the device, you can probably learn a lot directly. There you got to log into your Amazon account and so forth. Smart Sports, the different types of things that will kick in automatically, walking or running, an intelligent identification. It'll ask you, are you really exercising? And it'll start recording it. And of course, our device upgrade. That's about it for the app. So once again, it's a Doogee. It's a Doogee CS2 Pro. It's a smartwatch that ties in obviously with Huawei, ties in with Alexa, ties in with Amazon, ties in with Strava, ties in with Google Fit. Did I miss anything? It just ties the knot with everything in your phone, in your watch, all together, and you get this great integration. It's a 1.69-inch screen. It's nice and bright. It's lightweight. It really is comfortable, looks good, and has a lot of great features. It's kind of funky on that twist your wrists to light it up. Not too happy with that, but other than that, it's a pretty decent watch. Really good price for everything that you're getting, and it's available right now on Amazon. Check the link in the show notes and head over there if you would. That'll tie it in so Doogee knows that you saw it here in Smartwatch Tics. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon.